So why is Bleach like Death Stranding? Well, I'm not really sure it is, but there are some very striking visuals that I noticed in the anime that reminded me very heavily of things I've seen in Death Stranding. Like many of you, I've been poring over theories and commentaries and all the updates and everything, and I noticed a few similarities. So I'm going to go through them. These theories have nothing to do with babies or butts or walking or walking or walking or walking or even these weird things. But they're kind of interesting. So I'm just going to show you guys a few clips. All of this stuff comes from Bleach episode 3, and I'm just going to walk you through sort of the moments. So here's this girl. Her brother has recently died. These two sense something in the room. Oh, here's a drip. What could that be? Oh, she looks down, and there's something on her hand, which is reminiscent of the drips on his hand from, and the appearance of this black tar substance. So here, this girl, she sees a figure from the other side, similar to what we see here. She's thrown down by one of these figures, and we see pretty much one of the most iconic things from the Death Stranding trailers, the handprints. So this girl actually has her soul knocked out of her body. She wakes up and she finds that she's in the spiritual realm with a chain attached to her physical form. So this chain is called a chain of fate between the two bodies. Both of them are her, by the way. And so this reminded me of this umbilical cord between him when he wakes up in this beach. Again, more kind of handprints. Another handprint there from the fingers of one of these creatures. Here, just visuals of the handprints all over. Oh, and this one's a bit of a stretch as far as all these ideas are, but I noticed, this kind of very clear skull thing reminded me of a villain that they just showed in the new trailer. Which leads me into the next similarity, and this was the last thing I saw when I was watching the episode, where I was already planning to do this video, and I was like, okay, this right here is this is a pretty strikingly similar visual, and we see this a lot in these trailers. So I don't really have a very specific or particular profound theory around all this, but the closest thing to a theory that I have comes from these title cards, which is just give me your hand in life, in death, in flesh, in spirit. And for me, it seemed, I know that like ancestral spirits and, spirits of family members who have passed on is very common in Japanese culture. So if anything, I just kind of feel like it to me sort of grounds these immensely abstract visuals in more traditional and even already explored stories and traditions, and just kind of gives a new face to it. Now, I'm not, of course, sure if this is what's happening. There's obviously some more intense sort of cerebral things going on in Death Stranding than there are in that episode of Bleach. But more than anything, I just kind of wanted to throw it at you guys, show you the comparisons, and let you brainstorm, see what you think, see if anybody else has seen that episode of Bleach and had a similar thought. And so I haven't even seen Bleach all the way through. I'm not sure if there are more similarities or if I just kind of stumbled into this one episode and happened to see all of the similarities. I just think it's kind of interesting, even the concept that maybe Hideo Kojima was just watching Bleach and he was like, these things are all pretty cool. I wonder if I could build a weird post-apocalyptic game around them or something. I guess, yeah, that's really it. I appreciate you guys watching. Let me know if you have any thoughts or, comments, whatever. You want to, destroy my theories in the comments, that's fine. You can subscribe this channel, but I don't really do video game stuff. I do music, and so there's a lot of that on here. You can listen to that if you'd like. If not, that's fine. I don't mind because you're not here for that. Anyway, thanks for watching, and have a wonderful day. Thanks.